Hey guys, welcome back to Making Everyday Magic. My name is Shanna. If you are new here, we are a homeschooling family of 4 who is going into their 6th year of homeschooling, which is Banana Town. I will have a first grader. That's my baby will be a first grader, which is kind of crazy. My little one is now in multiple hands, so that's just crazy. Today, I want to talk with you about how teachers' guides are scary. Guys, before we go any further, please scroll down, hit the big red subscribe button, turn on the bell for notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. As always, you can find me down in the comment section or over on Instagram at Making Everyday Magic. I recently shared a video, Lessons We Can Learn from Public School, and one of the comments on there was fantastically gold. Absolute, well, okay, a lot of them were, because I mean, you guys are on it. You're like such a wealth of information. I adore you. And I appreciate when you come and share. But one of the things that sat with me, because I'd already kind of had this idea for a video, you guys know I do try rather frequently to share this gem because I feel like we have to have an external reminder of this or else we just don't hear it. Like I can tell it to myself, but unless somebody else tells it to you, it doesn't hit the same. And I know that you can understand that. It's that way with a lot of things, right? Like a lot of things. Like it's almost like if somebody else says it to you, it somehow gives you like a permission, right? Like it is widely accepted someone else has said it, like an expert, or I'm not an expert. Please do not think I am an expert, but like it's a confirmation, right? Like it's not just you. And so in one of the comments on the videos from Lessons from Public School is that they do not finish textbooks. They rarely do everything in the textbook. They rarely finish textbooks. I was like, yes, it is time for another solid reminder that curriculum is your tool. Okay, so in Lessons from Public School teachers do not get a book and just read from it. They still make their own lessons plans based on the information and the resources that they have available. I am not saying you need to make your own lesson plan. Don't take that away from that. But what I am saying is that they pick out the gems and they leave the rest. And it is so hard as homeschoolers, and I think one is because we feel like we want to make sure that we're doing enough. And so doing enough means that we need to, over kind of super accelerate, be sure that we are thorough and using everything at our disposal that too we've paid money for. So when you paid money for something, you darn sure want to use it. And I understand that, and I understand the struggle, but it is important to remember that curriculum pieces are your base, okay? They are like the lettuce in a salad. They do not make the salad. They are just where you first start and then you sprinkle in, sesame seeds, cheese, salt, pepper, spices, like you add all of the other things, okay? So the curriculum piece is like your lettuce. And one of the many things that people freak out about when they are thinking that they need to use 100% of the curriculum are the teacher's guides. If you guys have seen any of my videos on the Mazdas literature program, you know that the teacher's guides, you open it up, and this happens every time I get curriculum in. I freak out a lot less now because I am like so much more seasoned as far as it goes with like managing the overwhelm, I guess. But like when you are receiving, and this is just the Tamaraduda order, 89 pounds of curriculum, it is real easy to be like, oh my God, this is too much. What have I done? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, I'm drowning. What have I done? But you just need to remember that it is all manageable pieces. Let me show you one of the things that I am talking about. Okay, this is a teacher's instructor's guide for Mazdas. Okay, one of them. There are 2, and there are also 2 textbooks that go with this. The textbooks are smaller, both this away and this away, than the teacher's guides. Now, why is that, you might ask? When I first got this in, I genuinely had almost a heart attack because I'm gonna find a great example. Guys, okay, look at this. Will you look at this? Do you see that little square on the inside that has stuff? That is what the actual page looks like. Everything else, all of this and this and this is extra information for like a teacher resource. And it's on every single page of this puppy, okay? It is genuinely terrifying, especially if you are new to the world of homeschooling or curriculum, that you get something and you open it up and it is just words on words on words on pages. It is so much information. Now, guys, listen to me right now. You do not have to use it all. One more time, you do not have to use it all. What the curriculum companies do is usually there's some sort of affiliation with some sort of educational standard that they are going for, meaning that they are going out of their way to check those boxes, okay? So just like if I came to you and I was like, hi guys, my name is Shanna, I have a YouTube channel, okay? That is like a manageable amount. But if I was applying for a job to get certified to do something, I would be like, hi guys, my name is Shanna. I actually run and manage a content creation business. I would use my resume voice. This is their resume. This is what they sent out to people to get people to buy their stuff. So keep in mind that it is all of that superfluous language, all of that extra. You are not expected to use all of that, okay? Please don't, because everyone in your homeschool will hate you if we are reading every page off of every piece of paper. Please don't do that. Please remember that this is a starting point. This is your lettuce, guys. This is just the lettuce. It is up to you to decide what you pick, what you use, what you choose. You don't have to do every lesson, guys. You don't have to go over every single spelling word. You don't need to finish every page, okay? Take the smaller pieces, the manageable pieces. Don't let the teacher's guides absolutely give you a heart attack because they are scary. They are so scary. It is a lot of information and it is very intimidating, especially if you are just starting out. Please know that no one, including the curriculum manufacturers, expects you to use all of the things that they are providing. But they do want to make sure that you have a ton of extra crayons in your crayon box in case you do want to use cerulean blue instead of just blue. They want to make sure that you are provided with all of the things that you could possibly need to check all of those educational standards to be sure that it is a full and round and complete thing. And keep in mind that these things aren't written by the average person who's going to use them. They're written by professionals and experts in those fields. They are written by book publishers who are trying to get to, a word count, a page count, who know those things. It's like reading a technical manual, okay? I know how to turn on and off my coffee pot, but my coffee pot manual is like this big and like this. No, I don't need to know all that, guys. I don't need to know all that. You don't need to know all that. You don't need to use all that. That is what I am saying. Let me show you one more. Okay, I said one more, but it is two more and I lied. Okay, so Matthew C. Here we go, guys. This is the instruction manual, okay? So it goes through and it has all of this information in it. Can I please tell you that this, first of all, it's like a math, technical, boring, but it's the exact same thing that's on the DVD. So guess what? I use this to check the answers and that's about it. Because again, it's the same thing that's on the DVD. Like almost verbatim. There's no reason for us to freak out. Even so far as this, do you see how thick this puppy is? This is the 5th grade handbook from Timberdoodle. It is full of information, and it is not necessarily all information you need. But if you were looking for more information, that information is in here, okay? So this gives you essentially the way that instruction manuals work is they give you so much more than you need in case you need it. It is not so that you will use it. Do you see the difference of what I am saying? Instruction manuals can be scary. Do not let them intimidate you. This all comes back to the fact of remembering that curriculum is your tool. It is there to serve you, to serve your student, to serve your homeschool. Don't forget who the boss is here. You paid for it. You own it. It is yours to make with it what you will. Do not think that you need to use every single thing. If you do, you will be miserable, okay? So take a step back and relax. Literally, okay, so Matthew C, if you've watched any of my Matthew C videos, guys, there is the instruction manual, there is a test booklet, there is a student workbook, there is a DVD. The student workbook has 7 sheets of lessons that are front and back for every single math chapter, and a chapter test, and then unit tests. We have never once used every single page every week because it is too much. We do not do weekly chapter tests. We do unit tests. We do not use every page every week because there is no reason. If my kid is mastering A, we skip to C. If they've mastered C, we skip to E. If they're struggling on A, we then do B and go from there. There is literally no reason to inundate yourself or your children with all of the things that are available to you. I know you paid for them, and I know that that's hard to kind of slack off and not do some of the things, but what you really need to do is pick out what you need to do, and then pick out a few things maybe extra, pick out something your kid would like, but please just remember, it's your tool. You are allowed to use it however you want to. And yes, the teacher's guides are really scary, but don't let them scare you into inaction or a fear of you knowing what is best. It's available. Doesn't mean you have to use it, but it's available if you need to use it, okay? So don't forget those things. Guys, I hope that you found any of this helpful, entertaining, or informative. If you did, please scroll down, hit that big red subscribe button, turn on the bell for notifications, give this video a thumbs up, and as always, you can find us down in the comments or over on Instagram at Making Everyday Magic. Bye, guys.